Yesterday, and on the backside of it, did deliver us some rain showers. We saw some of that set up and lead to some of the flooding that we saw in parts of the Los Angeles area. But now it's actually moving on to the east. It's actually bringing a lot of rainfall to parts of Arizona. We have seen some flash flooding images coming out of there. But on the backside of it, you got to remember that the wind circulates around a low pressure system counterclockwise. So on the backside of it, what we're actually seeing right now is the offshore wind. It looks like, fortunately, it's relatively light, and it's actually going to be sliding out of the area very quickly. But unfortunately, we have one more day of it, and that's going to be for tomorrow, especially during the morning hours. We typically peak those offshore winds. So starting Futurecast right at about 1 o'clock, you see how we already have this green coloring on here, kind of pointing offshore. That green corresponds to 10 to 20 mile an hour winds with maybe some gusts higher than that. So you can expect to see some breezy conditions in the northern end of the San Fernando Valley and in some of the area mountains of LA County. Now, as we head into tomorrow, this one we'll see the winds peak one more time during the morning around 9 a.m. Again, now you're seeing the green and yellow colors. That's 20 miles an hour or higher on here. And so Valencia's got an 18 mile an hour wind at this point. Malibu, a 9 mile an hour wind. So we'll be blowing offshore. We'll also see some winds south of Cajon Pass, typical for our offshore wind pattern, where you get the stronger winds across the desert, then getting funneled through that gap in the mountains. Then as we get into early Thursday, 7 a.m., you're not looking at all that much in the way of wind at this point, so the offshore winds are done. But we are developing a little bit of an eddy, and that might be just enough to bring back a nice thick marine layer to start off your Thursday. For today, though, across the high desert, expect breezy conditions, 76 at Edwards, 73 in Victorville. For the mountains, breezy, especially along some of the ridge tops, temperatures in the 50s. For the Inland Empire locations today, 81 degrees in San Bernardino, 82 in Riverside. But we do have a few spots that are in the 70s, right around Hemet, Lake Elsinore, Temecula, and Palm Springs today in the 80s. For Orange County, we're looking at temperatures in the 70s by the coast, 70s to a few low 80s inland with just a couple of clouds passing by. Expect temperatures to be a little bit warmer along the Ventura County coast and some of the inland spots, mainly because we have that offshore wind that's a typical pattern for us. And 77 degrees in Santa Monica today, 84 in Sherman Oaks, 83 degrees in Glendale. All these temperatures just a little bit above average for this time of year. So as I mentioned, mountains breezy for the next couple of days, same for the high desert, and you know that means
I love you.
right out to the Cajon Pass, so any area south of Cajon Pass will be